Right now, many folks have been thinking about upgrading to a foldable phone, whether to flip it down for a smaller footprint or fold it wide to give you more screen real estate. But there are quite a few options out there and we want to know which ones are the best. So we've reviewed over 15 of the best models to give you the best foldable phones right now. Hey guys, I'm Jim with Techie Tech News, and it's our mission to present you with the best models available and then give you all the whys so that you can make an informed decision. And don't worry, we've added links to all of these products listed in the video description box below. Techie Tech News, engage. Motorola Razr Ultra, best battery life foldable. The Motorola Razr Ultra is a sleek, premium foldable phone that blends nostalgia with modern innovation. Its standout feature is its large 3.6-inch external display, which is more functional than most rivals, letting you run full apps without opening the phone. Its main 6.9-inch OLED display is vibrant, smooth at 165 Hz, and crease minimized. Performance is solid thanks to its Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chip, though it's not quite flagship tier in 2025. However, battery life is awesome for a foldable phone, lasting up to 22 hours from its 4700 mAh battery, and its fast charging adds to convenience. Motorola's lightweight software skin adds to the smooth experience. However, the camera system is underwhelming for the price, especially in low light. Overall, the Razr Ultra is a stylish and capable choice for foldable fans who value design and usability over raw power or camera prowess. As we move on to the pros and cons, we like its excellent, highly usable external display, its incredible long battery life, and its smooth 165 Hz OLED main screen. But its camera performance is mediocre, especially in low light. Its processor is a generation behind in 2025, and it's kind of expensive compared to its list of hardware specs. So what's our overall verdict here? Well, the Motorola Razr Ultra stands out as a polished and user-friendly flip-style foldable, and that's thanks to its big outer screen and premium design. It may not be the most powerful or best camera phone out there, but for those prioritizing portability, functionality, and style in a foldable format, it's a top-tier choice. And in the future, if you need to find more tech deals, simply visit TechieTechDeals.com. OnePlus Open, best multitasking foldable. The OnePlus Open is OnePlus's strongest foldable push so far, aiming to bridge the gap between conventional phones and tablets into one sleek package. It offers two excellent displays, a large 7.8-inch inner foldable screen and a usable 6.3-inch external screen, both with 120 Hz refresh rate, along with some very high brightness, making outdoor visibility and multitasking much smoother. Now, under its hood, it does pack some flagship level hardware, a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, 16GB of RAM, and a generous 512GB of storage. And battery life is solid, enough to get you through a full day in most cases. It benefits from fast 67-watt wired charging. On camera, the Hasselblad-tuned lenses deliver strong results with especially good ultra-wide and zoom performance. However, there are some compromises. The Open lacks wireless charging, water and dust resistance limited to splash protection only at IPX4, and the camera in dim conditions and motion can lag behind the very best. Also, while lighter than some of its rivals, the foldable form still brings some bulk and weight compared to the standard flagship phones. As we move on to pros and cons, we really like its multitasking screen being the best in the business. Its overall value for the dollar is superb, and its fast charging keeps you going in a pinch. But it doesn't come with wireless charging. Its camera quality and low lighting is subpar, and its AI suite is not comparable to Samsung or Google's offerings. So what's our conclusion here? Well, if you want a foldable phone that feels more like a complete package rather than an experiment, the OnePlus Open does deliver. It hits many of the right notes. Its spacious usable screens, strong cameras, premium hardware, and its very fast wired charging. Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold, best flagship foldable. The Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold stakes its claim as a polished, refined second-generation foldable, combining an 8-inch internal panel with a 6.3-inch cover display to bridge the phone and tablet use. Its hinge refinements result into a thinner opening form factor at 5.1mm, while still maintaining a water resistance rating of IPX8 and having its Gorilla Glass Victus 2 protection. It's powered by Google's Tensor G4 processor, bringing deeper AI features like Add Me call summarization and image editing tools that hint at Google's ambition for on-device intelligence. The cameras are strong for a foldable, offering 48 megapixels main, 10.5 megapixels ultra-wide, and 10.8 megapixels telephoto with 5 times optical zoom, though improvements are more evolutionary than revolutionary. Now, battery life is respectable, lasting around 11 to 12 hours of active use, and that can beat out some of the rivals, though charging can be relatively slow at 21 watts wired. Performance is definitely competent for everyday tasks, but it does fall behind the absolute top flagship chips in sustained gaming or heavy workloads. Some reviewers have noted the occasional stutter in very heavy work, although it's never been a main issue. As we move on to our pros and cons, we really like its impressively bright screens. Its AI suite is definitely one of the best available, and it has absolutely solid camera performance, in fact second to none. However, its charging is kinda slow with only 21 watts wired. Its Tensor G4 processor is kind of lacking, and it only has an IPX rating, not a full IP rating. And as for our conclusion, we think that the Pixel 9 Pro Fold is one of the more mature, thoughtful foldables in the market today. If your priority is to have a unified experience where your phone becomes a tablet seamlessly, coupled with clever AI-driven software, the Pixel 9 Pro Fold is very hard to ignore. Motorola Razr, best budget foldable. The Motorola Razr 2025 positions itself as a value-oriented flip phone, offering many of the desirable features of higher-end models but at a more accessible price point. Its 6.9-inch internal POLED display delivers smooth 120Hz performance, while its 3.6-inch external cover screen supports full app use, adding real usability without always unfolding. Now, reviewers praise its improved hinge with titanium reinforcement and its IP48 water dust protection, making it feel more robust than past Razr models. Its battery capacity is 4,500 mAh, and in real-world use, the phone lasts more than a day with moderate usage. The phone runs Android 15 on a MediaTek Dimensity 7400X, which handles daily tasks fairly well, but can lag under load. Now, its camera performance is average for its class. The 50-megapixel main sensor is dependable in good light, though the video and high zoom results do lag behind flagships. Charging via its 30-watt wired and 15-watt wireless is definitely serviceable but not really speedy. Software support is limited to 3 major OS updates, which is a downside for a device that you may want to keep for several years. As we move on to pros and cons, we really like that it's one of the more affordable entries into the foldable market, that it has a decent battery life for a foldable, and that it actually supports wireless charging. But its processing power does lag behind during heavy multitasking. Its camera performance is just average, and its OS support is only limited to 3 upgrades. So how do we feel about this phone? Well, the Motorola Razr is a compelling mid-tier foldable flip phone that does hit many of the right notes. Its large usable outer screen, its capable internal display, its sturdy build quality, and its reasonable battery life. Basically, if you're looking for a phone that can minimize its footprint and you're not crazy about hardware specs or AI capabilities, this is the right phone to get without the premium flagship price tag. Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7, best foldable overall. The Galaxy Z Flip 7 refined Samsung's flip foldable formula rather than reinventing it, offering a larger 4.1-inch cover display and a 6.9-inch internal AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh rate. It's thinner when unfolded, yet retains a reasonably close thickness at around 13.7mm, which does give it a sleek, pocketable feel. The Exynos 2500 chip handles daily tasks and Samsung's AI One UI features smoothly, though it sometimes runs hot under heavier loads. Battery life is improved over its predecessor, and that's thanks to its 4300 mAh cell, but it's definitely not class leading, especially with 5G use. Its cameras deliver solid performance and good lighting, though the lack of a telephoto lens and weaker low lighting output do hold it back. Now, charging is still slower by modern standards, being 25 watts wired and 15 watts wireless, though durability is helped by an IP48 rating. It does continue to lack dust protection, and repair costs do remain high. In summary, the Flip 7 is a polished and more usable flip phone, trading radical upgrades for incremental improvements and a refined experience. As we move on to the pros and cons, we like its strong and precise build quality, its incredible Samsung-based software and AI suite, and its overall value proposition as a foldable flip phone. But you do lose telephoto lensing. Its Exynos chip can run warm during heavy use, and it is a slow charge system compared to some of the other offerings. So what are our thoughts on this phone? Well, the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7 hits that sweet spot where it minimizes its footprint when folded, but when you open it up, it looks like a conventional smartphone, along with all of those full flagship options. Its stronger cover screen, refined build, and smart software improvements definitely make it one of the best flip phones available today, and is our #1 recommendation. Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you have any questions at all, please post them in the comment section below and I will personally assist you. And also remember that Amazon has an excellent return policy to help you minimize the risk. And please let us know which foldable smartphone you would choose. Again, links to all of these items are posted in the video description box below. And guys, when you're done, you gotta check out the next video.